So guys, hi to everyone. I hope you can hear me and see me well and that everything is good with the connection. So yeah. So guys, hi to everyone. I hope you can hear me and see me well and that everything is good. Yeah, everything is fine. Thank God. Hi. Okay, guys, so today's live stream is on a really interesting topic is what strategy I like to use to trade. And it's not even about the indicators. Yes, today I will tell you about technical and fundamental analysis because it's the basics of the trading, and all of the strategy indicators and blah blah blah, it's just the helpers, it's just the things that could help you, but you need to know what is technical fundamental analysis before you start trading, because if you don't know, not any of the strategy and indicators will help you. So yeah, but of course I will show you some strategies with the indicators as well, but we will more talk about the technical and fundamental analysis as well. So guys, in the comments please text me where are you from. I always ask this to my subscribers, so it just would be nice to know all of you. Yep. Hi, hello Lisa Lopez. Why Lopez? Back music is too much loud. What do you mean? So it just would be nice to know. There's no music though. Yep. So I will do also the announcement right now, probably. Yep. Yeah, wait a second. I will do announcement for the Telegram so everyone would see that I started. Oh. That's how I do videos for you guys, and you can see it as well. Yep. It's better. So guys, I already started a live stream on the YouTube, and there I will tell you about the strategy that helped me to become a trader. So I'm waiting for all of you, join it now. Here it is. You saw some backstage. So guys, I already started. India, vehicle sound. Oh yeah, because I'm really close to the road, like the villa is really close, so that's why it could be some sounds, but I hope it's not distracting you. New Zealand, nice. Nigeria, okay, great. So today, first of all, of course, we're gonna trade, and while I'm trading, I will show you and I will tell you about technical and fundamental analysis as well. So here, for example, we can see a pretty good chart. Fluctuates a lot though. So let's open a trade here for 4 minutes. So I open that, and while we're waiting for our trade to close, we will start talking. First of all, it's really important to understand what is a technical analysis. So guys, wait a minute, I will just turn like this. I opened it, by the way, on the Euro/GBI OTS for 4 minutes here, because we can see a pretty good downward trend. It fluctuates a lot, so that's why I opened it for a longer time frame, not for like 1 or 2 minutes. So yeah, let's see how it will go. So first of all, we will talk, guys, about technical analysis. So the concept of the technical analysis in trading includes the study of the totality of historical data of price behavior and forecasting the direction of its further movement and future prospects on their basis. I'm always telling you that the main goal in trading is to predict the future movement of the chart. So unlike, for example, fundamental analysis, because we will talk about this as well, where the focus is on external factors, for example, economic, political news, and others, technical analysis takes into a purely visual display of the price. So guys, by the way, if we look at our trade, it's going really well. It's 2.5 minutes till the end of that. To simplify the work of identifying patterns, many tools have been developed, popular and not so popular as well, pursuing various goals, of course, and analyzing a variety of indicators. So for example, that's why we have all of these indicators, right? But this is just the tools that will help us. So traders and analytics in a constant desire to facilitate the interpretation of the results of technical analysis periodically invent new tools, trying to make them as universal as possible. And it's working pretty good. For example, MACD is really popular indicator, RSI. But for example, if we look at RN indicator, it's not that popular. Not so many traders use it because also a lot of these indicators is look-alike. So for example, if we open the, for example, let me think. Also May in MACD kind of look the same. Agree. It looks the same, but of course and the ideas of that is also pretty obvious. But for example, OSMA indicator is more simpler than the MACD. And OSMA is not giving us so much information as the MACD indicator. So, for example, me, I don't see any point of using OSMA. For some of the traders, it could be useful, but at the same time, you can open the MACD indicator. It will give you much more information than this one. But at the same time, like here, by the OSMA indicator, we can see, for example, here it was a pretty strong upward movement. And we can see it with the help of the, wait a second, why it's so long? And we can see it with the help of the OSMA indicator, that it was pretty strong upward movement here. Let me draw it here. But if we look at the MACD indicator, we can see also the green pin bars there, but they're not so big, and it's not really that obvious that it was a strong upward trend. And also it fluctuates here. We can see some red pin bars as well. So it's not that bad. I mean, but for example, for me personally, I don't prefer that. So yeah, guys, now we can see, by the way, it's 3 seconds till the end of our trade. Okay, it was unexpected. That's why we opened the trade for a longer time frame, because so it would reverse definitely, and it will go lower after a time. But we can see that it changed. We can see it was a pretty good downward movement at first, but it changed, so it's okay. And we will just find something else right now. So let me check, guys. Okay. Usually I trade on the OTS market. Always telling you that, guys, on the trading session and on the YouTube live streams as well. Some of the people like the OTS market, some of them not, because it's changed a lot. It changed a lot, definitely, and a lot of people not really into that, because they cannot control the situation so fast. So here I open another trade. You can see it here. So let's wait for 2 minutes already. So, and also, guys, I don't recommend you to follow my trades on the live streams, because it's a really big delay. For example, you can open your pocket option right now, the same currency pair, M2 time frame, but you will see that we have a different situation on the market because you just have a delay. And probably you see when I open a trade just right now, after like 15-20 seconds as I open that. So if you will open a trade, you will not open it on the same position, on the same entry point. So that's why I don't really recommend to open trades on the live streams, because for that I have a trading session, guys, every day in my VIP club and in my main channel as well. So it's just better to follow that. So what kind of the technical analysis tools exist? So first of all, it's support and resistance level. We all know that. And for example, for recognizing support and resistance level, you can use zigzag indicator. You can use zigzag because support and resistance level, it's the minimum and maximum points of the chart. So here, for example, we can see that the minimum was here. So it is the support level. But you can see it changed to this level. And it was going, because the chart was always going on this position, on this level, and then it reversed up again. So support level is always changing. Also, we can see the resistance level here. It was the highest resistance level, and then it started to go lower and lower. So it always changes, depends on market situation. So you need to look for this changing, and by the way, close trade. That's great. So we come back to our previous amount of money. So about the support and resistance level, I will tell you a bit more later. But for example, yes, the zigzag indicator is helping you to understand the movement of the chart, also the trend of the chart. So now we can see that the zigzag line is going downwards. And we can see a downward trend here definitely by the red candles. And but for beginners, I understand that it's even hard to understand the trend. But here you definitely can see it, right? So here we will open another trade, although it is pretty riskful here because our chart already achieved the support level, so it could reverse at any time. But let's see. Let's just see and practice that. Also, we can see here our trade. I just put this currency pair in the favorites, so now I can see it here on the chart. So also as I told you, it's support and resistance levels, also candlestick patterns, yeah, because we trade on the candlestick charts, and by the shadows of the candles and by its size and everything, we also can predict the future movement of the chart. So here, for example, we can see on this situation, for example, we can see a pretty big shadow of the red candle. So it means that it was the upward trend before. As you can see, boom, 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 it was going up, 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 up. Then it was going up again on this candle, but the sellers were stronger and it went down. It went down, and that's why there is a shadow appear. So when we see that already here, we could already open a position down because we see it's a really, really big shadow. And when we see that, it could mean about the movement in another direction. By the way, it's almost the end of the trade, 40 seconds. Also, it's indicators, yeah, as I told you already. Also, it's trend lines, yeah, and also graphic models and others. By the way, in the lines chart, because here it's nothing about the line charts, right? And actually not so many traders is trading with the line charts because, again, they're not giving you enough information. I don't actually prefer the line charts. I was trading on the line charts. I know how to do it, but for me, it's not working that easy as with candlestick chart. It's giving you much more information than the line chart, so I recommend you to use the candlesticks. So yeah, guys, we close this trade. That's great. We can open a trade here down, but it could reverse. So let's just wait for a bit to see on the movement of this chart, because it's already achieved even the maximum minimum of this chart. So it's like the minimum, the most minimum one. I hope you understand. Also, yeah, let's talk more about the support and resistance levels because it's one of the most important thing. So the price of the currency pair moves up and down, as you know. So its movement is caused by the ratio of the numbers of sellers and buyers in the market. as well as their moods. So when some people have more resources, they push the value in their direction, up or down. So if the latter, the second one win, the opposite situation develops. So given the fact that bulls and bears, I hope you know, bulls is the buyers, bears is the sellers. So given the fact that bulls and bears do not give up instantly, right, but try to fight for the trend, so you can imagine how the bulls and bears, you know, fighting and just trying to win. Here, by the way, we can see a pretty good upward movement, so I will open here a trade for 2 minutes. It's good. So that's why we wait to see if it's going to be a reversal, and as you can see, it happened. So they're trying to find, so the price moves in sudden, both directions outweighed in turn. So the process is somewhat like a swing, you know, like that, every time. So during the fluctuation, the price periodically reaches levels where the forces of both market participants are compared, and then, as it were, repels from them and goes in the opposite direction, forming minima or highs. So such rebounds can be either a change in the trend or a correction of the current one. So the levels that the price could not overcome at a certain point in time are called support and resistance. So support is formed at minimum points and resistance is formed at maximum. I hope it's pretty understandable. So also we can talk about the candlestick patterns, right? Because I told you that really shortly, but it's really important to know. So this name is the coding of the shape or position of one or more candles. So the appearance of which on the graph regularly cause an event. So patterns are divided into two types, reversal and continuation of the trend. So the former indicate like of the nearest change in the trend, and the latter indicate that it will continue. So patterns were revealed by long-term observation of the price movement, during which it formed various candles, right? So each candle has a body, often a shadow as well. I was telling you about this, right? So an area where the price went in one direction but then returned. So in the analysis of candle pattern, everything is important, including the size of the candle. Yeah, guys, we closed our trade, by the way. Let's also wait here because it could went up, but maybe it could be some just fluctuations down right now. Okay, but we can see it's going pretty well, so we will open here another trade. So in the analysis, as I told you, like everything is important, even the size of the shadows. And its type, bull or bear, so it means like green or red. So the presence and length of the shadow as well. So the position of the candle on the chart relative to others, and the alternation of bull and bearish are also interpreted. So for example, is a formation of the candle called a dodge. So she has a very small body and long shadows. So such a candle indicates as possible. So for example, like this one. It's not a really perfect example, but anyway, it's the one we have here. Here, for example, you can see this red little one. So such a candle indicates a possible change in the trend, as I told you before as well. So if you tie it to the behavior of the market participants, such price behavior means that the forces of sellers and buyers are equal, and none of them could push the price in their direction. So as a result, it closed at the same level where it opened. So this is it. Guys, by the way, it's 43 seconds till the end of our trade. And I think we will also close the trade. We opened a really good chart actually. Also, we were talking about the indicators as well. So the creators of the indicators use mathematical formulas for their calculation. Yes. So sometimes they are quite complex with many components. So however, usually traders do not need to understand the numbers if they don't want to, you know. So almost all the indicators have a graphical display, so they will be understandable to traders with any level of trading. It doesn't mean if you're a beginner. It's 2-1, guys, till the end of our trade. That's good. We will open a new trade here as well. So Usually, the creators of the tools give a detailed description and recommendations for use. So following them, you can get a fairly high efficiency from their use. But as I always tell you that if you use, like, for example, one indicator, it's not going to be really that helpful for you on the market. So that's why you need to use 2 or 3 indicators at least. For example, sensitive indicator, as I name it, not any traders name it, but I will. For example, the MACD and alligator. MACD is reacts to everything that's happening on the market, to every noise, as the traders saying that, like every noise, every fluctuations, boom, it showed us on this histogram. But for example, the alligator indicator, right? Like we all know it. It's showing us the situation in a longer movement, for a longer time frame usually, and it just shows us the trend, So here, for example, we can see it was the absence of trend, the flat, because all the lines were crossing each other and just there's no distance between them. And here, so it means like the alligator was sleeping, blah blah blah, doing nothing. And then here he woke up, opened his mouth, because if we go to the settings to the alligator, we can see here its teeth, oh my god, its tongue and the jaws. So he opens his mouth, you can just imagine that, and starting to eat up or down, for example. So let's look at our trade. Fluctuates so much, you can see it's just so close to our entry points. Let's see how it will close. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go, baby. No. It was just like 1 point, literally 1 point. So we will open the catch up soon, but as you can see, it's still the upward trend. If we had more like 2-3 seconds, we will close this trade. We will definitely close this trade. So yeah, we'll change it to 3 minutes probably. Yeah, and we wait for to see what will happen on the chart. So often indicators are able not only to signal to enter an exit position, but also to determine the probability of a trend that will be formed in the future. For example, is alligator. So to do this, you need to be able to read the graphic information they show, and that's why I'm teaching you guys in my videos. So, and in particular, on the graph of the indicator, you can see the divergence. So that is the multi-directional movement of the price curve and the indicator line. So if the price moves up and the indicator line on the same segment goes down, the instrument signal the imminent cessation of the bullish trend. So the same is true in the opposite situation. And I'm always telling you guys that there is no 100% strategy or indicators or something else that will allow you to make a profit like every time. Oh, it was pretty good. Yep, here I open a trade for 3 minutes up. Today I'm changing the time every time. So I'm always telling you that for example, first of all, you need to know what is technical fundamental analysis is. That what I'm telling you right now, and also use at least like few indicators. But for example, even without indicators you can trade. Even without indicators, for example, here right now, you can see it's definitely the upward movement after the downward movement. It's pretty obvious. It achieved its support level and start to reverse. So even without it, you can make this decision. And even with all of the indicators, for example, they're showing us right now, for example, on the MACD, we can see that the 2 last pin bars is green and they are above the 0 level. The 2 lines of MACD is intersecting each other. Sorry for the bike here. I don't know who's that. So we can see that the 2 lines of MACD is intersecting each other and going up in the same direction. So it could be the sign about the upward movement. That's why we opened that. But at the same time, the market is unpredictable. You need to understand that. And for example, right now, something happened in the world. For example, some news about the, Canadian, thank you so much, about the Canadian dollar will appear and boom, it just went down, like right now. Or for example, we're trading on the short-term trades, right? So it could be some changing in the market for like one red candle, and that's it. For example, like here. So it's still like the upward trend, but the sellers were trying to fight the buyers and they won for one candle. But then the buyers, the bulls, started to win again. And now they're the stronger one. So this is the market. And again, as I told you before, it's always the fight between bulls and bears. That's why it fluctuates every time, because none of them want to give up, right? So that's why it's always going up and down, even for a bit. And sometimes the buyers is winning and it's an upward movement. Sometimes sellers is winning and it's a downward movement. Sorry, I just have something on my lips. So, and you need to understand that, because I'm always, guys, trying to, to explain to you in all of my videos and Telegram, on all of my trading session and voice trading session, that there is no 100% strategy. Even the AI tools, even the ChatGPT. By the way, I had the video about the ChatGPT, and there I asked the ChatGPT for a signal. So I was like, give me the signals for euro dollar OTS, and he gave me a signal, or it gave me a signal. Okay, I don't know why, but I'm thinking like ChatGPT is he. It's fine. And he gave me a signal and even sent me the explanation. So yeah, guys, we closed this trade, by the way, and he even sent me the explanation why. For example, why he is offering me to open a signal buy. So it's really good for beginners, like the ChatGPT is not a bad thing. And it's really good for your education, for your practice. But at the same time, it's not working every time. And you need to also analyze the market by yourself, like not only focusing on the ChatGPT, So guys, now I will go to the, wait a second first. I feel like something on my lips, but it's nothing. Girls things. So now I will go just to the comments for a bit, because I was just talking and talking. Oh, we could open here trades. It was pretty good upward movement, but pretty soon, as you can see, it's already achieved its resistance level. Yeah, today's a lecture, guys. Usually my my live streams is not that, I'm not giving here a lot of the information, but I decided to change it because, guys, I need to teach you, I need to teach you, definitely. So, here you can see it's starting to drop. Here I will open trade for 4 minutes already, because it's only the start of the downward movement, so it's better to do like this. As you can see, it's going pretty well. And as I told you, it achieved its resistance level here. We can see some shadow as well, that the buyers were just trying to break this level, but they couldn't. So yeah. So I'm looking for the guys. Where's all the comments? You should text me the the questions about trading, about how to do it, about what is that, what is like all of the questions. You're the students. You need to know more about this, guys. Hi Lisa. Sorry, I blocked my account. Please unblock it. Okay. Hi Lisa, I'm from South Africa. Hello. Bullish is up and bearish is down. Yeah. If we say it with simple words. Yes, I think the price will drop as soon as possible. Leave your lecture. Sorry, you blocked my account. Please don't need to text so many messages. Come on. Don't need to text so many messages, okay? I see your message. I can trade with no indicators. Yeah, you can. You can. And that's what I'm telling you about right now. A lot of the professional traders are not using indicators. Indicators is not, the thing that you cannot trade without. It's just the tools. It's just one of the tools of the technical analysis, as I told you right now. But even though otherwise, even of the indicators, there is support and resistance levels, there's the candlestick patterns, there's the trend lines, there's the graphic models and others, and indicators is just one of the tools that you can use. So, but the main ones, for example, for me, and for a lot of traders, is the support and resistance levels, is the previous movement of the chart as well, because that's how you can see all of the candlestick patterns and to see how it will move. So for example, here, let's look at this situation. We can see it looks absolutely the same, almost the same. Some movement up, then achieved this resistance level, movement down, again movement up and movement down. Absolutely similar, you know, but here was a flat, so it's better not to trade on this kind of the situation. But at the same time, like, we can see some like zigzag movements there. Oh, let's see, we have 1.5 minutes till the end of the trade. Fluctuates for a bit, but we still have a time. Ooh, maybe it was just a false downward movement. As you can see, it also could happen, but we still have a time. Let's see. As you can see, it reversed and going up again, so maybe it's still the upward movement till some time, for example, till this level at least, as you can see. But we still have 1 minute, so let's see how it will close. How good is the indicator for a beginner? It's pretty good. It's pretty good for understanding the market, and it's pretty easy to analyze as well. It's easier, so you can start with, I don't know, for example, MACD or RSI. It's not that, you know, difficult to understand it. I explained a lot about this as well. So you can see it's going pretty well up. I mean, not in our direction, but we still have 25 seconds. Let's see. I have $4. How far can I boost it? No, you cannot boost it. You cannot boost it. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not possible. It's not possible. I mean, like, it could be possible, but you cannot use a money management and catch-up system, right? So I will tell about this more, but I'm always telling you guys, if you trade with that kind of the money, it's not possible. You should have the money for the catch-up system, at least. Let's see, it started reversing again. We could close this trade. We could close this trade, definitely. So let's see. Nice setup in place. Thank you so much. Some bike that going here. As you understand, everything is closed, absolutely closed, all the doors and everything. There's like just, you know, the garden, and there's the road is really near, so that's why. Love your voice. Thank you so much, guys. As you can see, it went down again. So let's look at this chart for a bit. At least we need like 2 or 3 red candles to open here trade. Why I feel something here, guys, sorry. Damn. Okay, it's fine now. So yeah, for the better confirmation, you know, the downward movement, it's better just to look, better just to wait till we will see at least 2 or 3 red candles. How to read candle. It's another lecture, you know. I was begging on your boat, so sorry, won't do it again. Okay, can I trade with $10? You can, but you will probably not gonna make the profit with this, and you will probably lose this money. I'm telling you honestly because this is, again, not about the money that you can use a catch-up system with. So for example, for the catch-up system, we have 5 or 6 steps, and you need to calculate it so you will have enough money for a trade to open the catch-ups. So nice setup. What's the difference between Heiken Ashi and candle chart? Which one has a better advantage for winning a trade? It's definitely the candles. So let's open the Heiken Ashi. So the Heiken Ashi, as you can see, it's showing us more understandable movements. So all the downward movements is red. All the upward movements is green. So for example, if we will come back to the line chart, to the candlestick chart, it's all mixed. So the Heiken Ashi is, to explain it to you easier, for example, I will turn on not the OSMA for you. Wait a second, let me find this indicator. Oh, momentum. So here it is. It's absolutely, perfect example for explaining the difference between candles and Heikin Ashi. So on the MACD indicator, for example, we can see that it's all mixed. So it's even if our histogram is above the zero level, we still can see some red pin bars there, because sometimes in the middle of the upward movement, we can see some red candles, right? Because it was a movement down. But here we can see only the red pin bars below the zero level that's showing us the downward movement, and the green candles above the zero level. So, and as you can see, the momentum indicator is just giving us the movements, like up and down. That's it. Like, it's not giving us too much information. But here we can see everything. Here was, for example, a green candles. We can see it. Here started a red candles. But for example, if we go to the momentum indicator, we can see here that it was a green candles, even though it was the start of the downward movement. So for example, if you will use only the momentum indicator, or in the example, only Heikin Ashi, you will not even recognize it. So it's better to use a candlestick chart, because it's giving you more information as well. Like in the technical analysis, Heikin Ashi will not give you any information from the candlesticks. So that is the thing. Do you use support and resistance? Of course. That biker is teasing her. No, guys. Can you set line up and down? Up and down, or you mean like support and resistance levels? For example, here we can see it pretty clearly. Here is the resistance level, here's the support level. So as I told you before, the support level is the minimum point, the resistance level is the maximum point of the chart for this period, for some kind of the period of time. For example, here it was different. Here we cannot even for example, it was a support level here, definitely. You can see that chart was always coming back to this point here and always reversing up, even though it's not really strong, like upward movement here or something, but we can see it pretty good. And also the resistance level was here. It was here first, you can see it. The same also, like the chart was always coming back to the highest point and always coming down at the same, so it's like in the one line, in one position. But then it changed to this level, so the buyers just broke the previous resistance level, and now it's higher maximum point. And then it was here, and then it was here already, but then it changed, and the sellers started to be stronger, and the resistance level changed to here. You can see it as well. So it's always changing, like all the markets, so that's why you need to be really fast and use a lot of the things to analyze the market. So we can use $50, right? $50 is much more better, because that's how you can split your deposit into 5 steps or even 6 steps, and use a catch-up system in money management. How it works, boss or Mrs. What do you mean? What minimum recommended amount to start trading then? $50, as I told you, $50. But the best is $100, definitely. That's how you can just increase your balance faster. Which country you're in right now? I'm in Indonesia. How to work at the sea, but I'm not from here, by the way. How to work at the seaport level. What is seaport level? You mean support level? It is up. Okay, guys. So. You guys give me the time for a bit. Boom, 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 boom. So, let's take a look at some other charts. Some other situation, not so many though, definitely. Yeah, but we're trading here, I think. Here's pretty small candles. It's better not to choose it because it will be always fluctuating around your entry point, so it's pretty riskful. So it's better to choose at least like this kind of the charts, but I would not choose it because here we can see the support level already, right? So not really understandable what will happen next. Like you just need to take a look at this chart for a bit. So. Here, pretty good upward movement right now. But at the same time, looks like it's not that strong. So let's open here a trade for 2 minutes. And we will wait. So here we can see it's actually a lot of the fluctuations here. You can see how big is the it's also because I have a time frame of M1, so that's why. So if we change it, for example, you can see how what is the difference between that. So it's really big difference though. For example, if I open the M2 right now, I understand that it's better to open a downward movement here. I will explain you why. So here we can see on the M1 indicator, time frame of the candle, we can see it was an upward trend for a long time. Now it's a downward trend, but it was a reversal up for 3 candles. But if we go to the M2, because I was thinking I have an M2, we can see a pretty obvious downward movement here. So yeah, we will definitely not close this trade. I didn't even notice that. So let's just wait and we will open something new. Boom, boom, boom. Let's just change it to 3 minutes and now we'll open a new trade here because it's definitely a downward movement. What is M1 and M2? So M1 and M2 is the time frames of the candle. You can find it here. So it means that if you choose M1, it means that each candle lasts 1 minute. So after 1 minute, it's a new candle appear on the chart. And that's why, for example, if we open an M1 again, it's a lot of the candles and it's like a lot of the noise, as well. But if we open M2, it's less candles. You can see it. You can see it clearly. So that's why I recommend to use at least M2, M3 time frames, because that's how you don't have so much noise. What should one look out for in choosing a good chart for trading? just difficult to read a question, but it's fine. So first of all, you need to see if it's strong upward or downward movement. If you see like a fluctuations there or something else, I will just show it to you. For example, this one is pretty good. We can see the upward movement here. And probably we will open a trade up, but at the same time, you can see how strong it fluctuates, Here, for example, we can see a pretty good downward trend, but we can see that it's already achieved its support level and it's reversing. So it will probably go higher, but we need to, confirm that at first. Here we can see it was a flat for a long time. Not for a long time, but anyway, and we can see that it's upward movement right now. We can risk and open a trade here, but at the same time, there is no guarantee about this because it just fluctuates. It's going up and down, up and down, up and down every time. So it's not really, consistent chart. So it's better not to choose it. M1 is 1 minute and M2 is 2 minutes. Yes. So that's how you always look for trades. Here, for example, it's just a total house going on here. It's just going up and down, up and down, up and down every time. If we will open the zigzag, for example, here, we'll just change the depth. We can see it. It's just I don't know, a Christmas tree. It looks like this. So again, it's not consistent. And when it's not like that, when it's not really, it's unpredictable, it's really hard to make a decision about this, right? Here, for example, we can see a pretty good upward trend, but at the same time, it's already achieved it's already break its resistance level here, going higher. It could continue, but it's better to also look at this trade for a bit. Congratulations for 23K in advance. Congratulations for reaching almost 24K. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Start in crypto. What does it mean? Trade in cryptos, please. I don't trade in cryptos, guys. I lost my phone number and I can't log in anymore. I'm in your VIP group before. Please, Lisa, can you add me back? I cannot add you if we will not confirm that you're in my VIP club. If you have your ID from your Pocket Option account, you can send it to me and I will check. But if you don't have, like, how would you trade as well in my VIP club? Do you have free signal today? Yeah, I have. I have after 1 hour after the live stream. Where is your glasses? Hello? I don't wear glasses for a long time already. Crypto, guys. No crypto, guys. I don't do crypto. Crypto and trading is different things, definitely. So you just need to search more about this, right? So guys, it was a lot of the information for today. Thank you so much for joining my live stream. I hope you like it. So if you have more questions, you're always welcome in my Telegram. And also, guys, remember that today in my main Telegram channel, it's some time you need to turn your notifications on. I will give you a free links to my VIP club. Free links, a lot of them. So, but the thing is that one link is only for one person. So if it's expired, you need to click on the other links to join my VIP club, so you need to be really fast. So take a look at my group and turn your notifications on, because today you can join my VIP club absolutely free without any conditions. You don't need to register by my link. You don't need to make a deposit. You can just join my VIP club and use it for free forever. So it's a really good opportunity for those who want to join my VIP club. So guys, I'm waiting for all of you there, and see you on the other trading session. So yeah.